only way to change someone's mind is to connect with them from the heart. I repeat, the only way to change someone's mind is to connect with them from the heart. Hi, my name is Khalid Uddin and welcome to my channel. In this informative tutorial, I want to share knowledge on 5 tools of emotional intelligence. Yes, 5 tools of emotional intelligence. I request you to increase your watch time and stay in this tutorial. The meaning of emotional intelligence. I request you to increase your watch time in this tutorial. So, as you can see in the screen, the meaning of emotional intelligence, it refers to the capability of a person to manage and control his or her emotions and possess the ability to control the emotions of others as well. The idea behind this is that when stress is there, when challenging situations are there in your life, how you are able to manage them, how you are able to tackle the real life problems in your life on a day-to-day basis, how you are focusing on critical thinking skills, how you are applying the real life skills, the social skills, that is all about emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is a very important part, I have told you. Now, the benefits of emotional intelligence are first, how you are managing behaviors with others. Managing behaviors with others is very important in stressful conditions in your personal and professional life, because when you are managing your behaviors with your subordinates, with your seniors, with your colleagues, it has a very positive impact in your professional life. Second is navigating your mood swings. Like when something is unexpected in your life, you experience something which is not in a normal way or not in a day-to-day routine, how you are managing your mood swings, whether it is a positive, whether it is a negative, whether you are feeling dull or high. It is very important that you manage your mood swings and it should not harm anyone else. Third is developing many skills. Developing many skills is that how you are able to develop your communication skills, your soft skills, your critical thinking skills, your ability to share your ideas. Fourth is making personal decisions. Personal decisions are very important because personal decisions play a very important role in our family, in our personal life, which has an impact on our professional life as well. So in last is achieving positive results. When you are focusing on achieving positive result, it has got a very different kind of impact in your personal and professional life, because you focus on achieving your targets and your goals. So this is about your impact of emotional intelligence or the benefits of emotional intelligence, which I have shared with you. Tools of emotional intelligence. First is self-awareness. So self-awareness is the first tool of emotional intelligence, which is the ability to accurately perceive your own emotions in the moment and understand your tendencies across situations. So friends, for example, it is your ability to distinguish your own beliefs from others. You can step back and ask yourself, am I being true to myself at this moment? I repeat, you have to ask yourself, am I being true to myself? That is what self-awareness. Are you mentally strong? Are you mentally weak or tough? You have to ask that question about your self-awareness. What is your strength? What is your weakness? What are your opportunities? What are your threats? That is all about self-awareness. Next is self-regulation. So in self-regulation, the idea is it is concerned with how you control an emotional balance and manage yourself and your emotions, inner resources and abilities. I repeat, you have to manage your emotions, you have to manage yourself and your inner resources and your abilities in self-regulation. For example, it includes an element of taking responsibility for your own actions and ensuring that what you do matches with your personal values. I repeat, the example, it includes an element of taking responsibility for your own actions. That is called self-regulation, when you're able to regulate your actions. Say, for example, an easy example, when someone is shouting at you, when someone is misbehaving with you, how you're able to regulate your mood swings, how you're able to regulate your temper. That is what self-regulation is all about. And this is very important skill to be taught in schools and colleges to self-regulate. Next is motivation. All of you must be aware about motivation, but I want to put it in a different way. Motivation helps in working consistently towards your goal. Say, for example, if I want to lose weight or if I want to put on weight, if I'm not motivated internally, I will not be able to lose or put on weight. The idea is to be consistent. If you are motivated internally and externally, then you will achieve your targets and your set goals. So we can re-examine our motivation by asking, why are you doing your job and where you stand? So this is the question you have to ask, that whether you are in school and college, what is the purpose, why you are doing that job, why you're going to school, why you're going to college. So that will give you an internal motivation, intrinsic motivation. For example, motivation is frequently described as being either extrinsic or intrinsic. Extrinsic means external, intrinsic means internal. Extrinsic motivations are those that arise from outside of the individual and often involve rewards such as trophies, money, and social recognition. So this is about motivation. Next is empathy. In empathy, it is crucial to managing a successful team. We can improve our empathy by putting ourselves in someone else's position and pay attention to feelings of others. Friends, after COVID-19, it is very important to develop a skill of empathy or to empathize, to understand someone else's problem, putting ourselves in their position. If someone is being humiliated, if someone is being punished, if someone does not have a financial freedom in their life, they are dependent on paycheck to paycheck, they are dependent on their parents, they are getting bullied. So you have to understand their problem. You should not pull them down. Nowadays, what happens? Family politics is there, office politics is there, school, college politics is there. So you have to understand that competition is fierce and we have to put ourselves in someone else's shoes. It can be a teacher, it can be a student, it can be a colleague. We have to put ourselves in other people's shoes so that we can understand their problem and come up with a solution. So this is about empathy. In last is social skills. I'm really thankful to you to stay till this point. Social skills are very important in this 21st century of modern technological world, especially after COVID-19 when everyone is on social media. Social skills are very important to be developed on a regular basis, not one time. So we can improve our social skills by understanding conflict management. Conflict management is very important nowadays. Then conflict resolution after conflict management, improving on our personal communication skills, professional communication skills, and praise others. For example, easy example I'm giving you for social skills: collaborating with co-workers, customers, clients, relationship building, and leadership. So these are the examples of social skills. I have understood these points, and I request you to understand the idea behind these 5 elements of emotional intelligence. I want to conclude that you have to measure yourself on a 1 to 5 scale. And as you can see in the next slide, the next slide is about your how you can check your emotional intelligence. I made this slide on purpose so that when you are checking yourself, you should know where do you stand in these scale or on this scale. So first is examine how you react to stressful situations. This is very important, how you react to stressful situations, whether you go for overreactions, whether you go for underreactions, or you stay neutral. Then next is observe how you react to people, whether you react with a smile on your face, whether you react on a dull face, whether you are neutral, how you are reacting to people when they are maybe scolding you or maybe they are asking help from you. You have to understand that reaction is very important in emotional intelligence. Number third is look at your work environment. Is it a toxic environment? Is it a cooperative environment? You have to turn around things by taking initiative in your day-to-day life. If it is a toxic environment, you have to take initiative by counseling, by guiding others to be positive in their life, in their actions. Next is a self-evaluation. You have to do your self-evaluation, whether you are an introvert, whether you are extrovert, you are an ambivert. This is a very important part, like maybe doing a SWOT analysis. You're doing your strength, weakness, opportunity, threats in self-evaluation. And where do you stand after doing your self-evaluation is also important. And last, it is examine your own actions will affect others. I repeat, examine how your actions will affect others. If you are taking any negative actions, what will be the repercussions or consequences of that action? That is very important nowadays. So whenever you are taking any kind of action, it can be a positive action, it can be a negative action. What are the consequences of that action is very important. When you take any kind of action, any kind of step, you please think about the consequences of that action. What will be the impact of that action on someone else? So these are the tools or the scale of 1 to 5 on which you can measure yourself. And in last, I would like to conclude by the learning outcomes of this tutorial. So the learning outcomes, what we have discussed and what I have shared with you is meaning of emotional intelligence first. Second is benefits of emotional intelligence. Third is 5 tools of emotional intelligence. And in last, the scale, how to measure your emotional intelligence. So these 4 things or 4 topics I have shared in this tutorial. Find this tutorial informative and you will share this in your social network. Friends, especially after COVID-19, it is my personal initiative to share knowledge, skills, what I have gained so far as an educator. I am a certified educator of business management, economics, and teachers training. I have done my PhD in the area of training and development. So whatever I know, I share through this channel on YouTube and other channels or social handles. This is my initiative. I request you to also to please share this tutorial in your social network so that others can also benefit. I'm really thankful to you for taking out this your valuable time to watch this tutorial. Thank you so much.